The Premier of the Western Cape, Alan Winde, says in a meeting with former Eskom boss Andre de Ruyter, he asked advice amid the energy crisis. He says de Ruyter told him to make sure that as much energy resilience is brought into the system in the province as quickly as possible. Short, medium and long-term plans are in progress to make the Western Cape as independent from the national grid as possible. The so-called Energy Digicon will keep citizens in the loop.
Part of it you'll see is we need to devise our own provincial IRP, our energy resource plan, integrated resource plan for the province. We'll need to show you grid plans, both at municipal level, the provincial grid. We'll build up a data system so that we can start to predict and look forward and show you as time goes on how the megawatts come into the system, a clear pipeline with clear detail.
Special Advisor to the Premier, Alvie Lester, explained why it's vital that the province works fast and effective to create its own generation capacity.
Your planned maintenance normally sits at about 5 to 10% maximum on a daily basis, so that should be about 4,300 megawatts. And then your unplanned is typically possibly also 10% as well. But what you're seeing here is you're seeing 20% of unplanned activities, which is extremely high. Now, this is an indication that you've got failing plant. It is also an indication that your maintenance regime is not effective, because what you're fixing, when it comes back, doesn't stay on the grid long enough for you to give to meet that particular demand. So this is clearly a problem in the Eskom space.
There is still no clarity as to when and how the declaration of a national state of disaster will aid in energy generation capacity.
A disaster declaration is there for 3 months, so it's a 3-month window. Of course, we are not going to solve the energy problem in South Africa in 3 months, or the energy problem in the Western Cape in 3 months. It's a much longer term. But is this first window period enough to help us speed up some of the emergency energy that we want to see coming into the system? So I can't give you a clear answer on exactly what it's going to be, but that is the process that we're working on since Tuesday of getting those regulations. I mean, we were a bit concerned because it took 17 days to get those regulations. We need to have these things far quicker, otherwise what's the point of a disaster?
The Energy Digicon will be held weekly. Mariska Botha, SABC News, Cape Town.